Hello and welcome back in the history class of class 8. Now, in this class we are going to know about a new topic, that is the British conquest of Bengal. Okay? Actually, we are going to know how the region of Bengal went under the control of English East India Company. Actually, student, you should know that in the 18th century, Bengal was a most prosperous region related with the trade and commerce. Okay? So, Britishers wanted to acquire that region, wanted to control that region. Okay? Now see, in 1651, as we have seen in the previous class, in 1651, first factory established in Bengal by the permission of Sultan Shah Shuja. Who was the Shah Shuja? Shah Shuja was the Subedar of Bengal. He gave permission to the English East India Company to establish their factory. Okay, and in this way the first factory is set up in the Bengal in 1651. Okay, after that English got zamindari of 3 villages. That villages are Sultanati, Kalikata and Govindpur. Okay, company got the zamindari of 3 villages in 1698 by the Subedar Azimus Khan. Okay, at the time Azimus Khan was the Subedar. Okay, and now he gave permission, or he gave zamindari of 3 villages to the English East India Company. Okay. Later on, what happened? In 1717, Mughal Emperor Farrukh Shah granted trading privileges to the English East India Company, and after getting the permission, after getting the trading privileges, now East India Company got the right to do the trade from the Bengal by paying a nominal tax to the rulers. Okay, now by paying the nominal tax to the rulers. अब क्या हुआ कि ये जो ट्रेडिंग प्रिविलेजेस मिला इंग्लिश ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी को, इस प्रिविलेज के तहत अब इंग्लिश ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी केवल नॉमिनल टैक्स पे करके बंगाल से आराम से व्यापार कर सकती थी. ओके, एंड from 1740 to 1756. Now see, when Farrukh Shah, after the Farrukh Shah, from 1740 to 1756, Bengal was ruled by the Alwadi Khan. Bengal was ruled by the Alwadi Khan. Actually, in the Bengal, and he was looking all the activities of the English East India Company. Okay. जो अलवर्दी खान था वो इंग्लिश ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी के सारे एक्टिविटीज को देख रहा था कि हाउ दैट कंपनी इज मिसयूजिंग द प्रिविलेजेस व्हाट हैज बीन गिवन बाय द मुगल एम्परर फारूक शाह. ओके, जो प्रिविलेजेस इंग्लिश ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी को दी गई थी, उस प्रिविलेजेस का किस तरीके से ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी मिसयूज कर रही है, दैट वाज लुक्ड बाय द अलवर्दी खान. ओके, बट ही वाज नॉट एबल टू डू एनीथिंग. लेटर ऑन व्हाट हैपेंड, Siraj-ud-Dawla, grandson of Alwardi Khan. He was the grandson of Alwardi Khan. Siraj-ud-Dawla was a grandson of Alwardi Khan, and he became a new Nawab after. As Siraj-ud-Dawla ascended the throne during that time, he was young and inexperienced, and he was also short-tempered. I understand. He was a short-tempered. Actually, when he ascended the throne, after that what happened? As he ascended the throne, after that his succession led the court intrigue. Okay, and the English East India Company thought that that was the right time to interfere in his political matters. अब देखिए, जब सिराजुद्दौला जो कि अलवर्दी खान का ग्रैंडसन था, जब वो नया नवाब बना बंगाल का, तो उस समय यह नवयुवक था और इसके पास रूल करने का कोई एक्सपीरियंस नहीं था और ये शॉर्ट टेम्पर्ड था. ठीक है। शॉर्ट टेम्पर्ड का मतलब होता है जल्दी से गुस्सा में आ जाने वाला व्यक्ति, ठीक है। तो ये शॉर्ट टेम्पर था। एंड when he ascended the throne, I have told you that during the time in his court, as he ascended the throne, after that the court intrigue started, and because of that English East India Company saw that was the time on that English East India Company can interfere in the political matters. Next, after that what happened? English East India Company began to fortify Fort William. Now see, when English East India Company saw that he was Siraj-ud-Dawla was young and inexperienced, so that company thought that the company should interfere in the political matters, and now company started to begin 45 फोर्ट विलियम, ठीक है। अब कंपनी ने क्या किया? फोर्ट विलियम बनवाना शुरू कर दिया। कहां पे? एट कलकत्ता, एंड माउंटेड गन, ठीक है। एंड माउंटेड गन मतलब वहां पे बंदूक से लैस लोगों को तैयार कर दिया। तो जो ये फोर्ट विलियम तैयार कर रहा था, तो इंग्लिश ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी did not get the permission to make the Fort William, did not get the permission to fortify the Fort William, okay. And now company also did not get the right to mounted guns, okay. So when Siraj-ud-Dawla asked the East India Company to stop the fortification of Fort William, सिराजुद्दौला ने कंपनी से कहा कि वो फोर्ट विलियम कंस्ट्रक्शन को रोक दे, फोर्ट विलियम्स को बनाना बंद कर दे, ओके। बट कंपनी डिड नॉट लिसन हिज ऑर्डर। कंपनी ने सिराजुद्दौला के आदेश को नहीं सुना, एंड कंपनी डिनाइड हिज ऑर्डर। एंड आफ्टर दैट व्हाट हैपेंड? सिराजुद्दौला, हु वाज द नवाब ऑफ बंगाल, मार्च विद एन आर्मी नियर अबाउट 30,000, ओके। 30,000 सोल्जर्स के साथ, ओके। सिराजुद्दौला ने क्या किया? सिराजुद्दौला ने अंग्रेजों के ऊपर आक्रमण कर दिया, एंड ही डिसआर्म्ड the English army. He was very brave and fought bravely in that battle, and he captured some officers of the British. He raised the Fort William. He also disarmed the English soldiers, okay. And later on, Siraj-ud-Dawla placed himself from Calcutta to मुर्शिदाबाद। सिराजुद्दौला कलकत्ता से मुर्शिदाबाद चला जाता है, एंड ही प्लेस द कलकत्ता अंडर द चार्ज ऑफ मानिक चंद, ठीक है। अब मानिक चंद के चार्ज में कलकत्ता रीजन्स को शॉक करके सिराजुद्दौला मुर्शिदाबाद चला जाता है।